Okay, the next story is about getting the largest grades using the least intelligent techniques. To preface this, do not destroy school property. Do not do vandalism. That is illegal. You guys a fan of this? So the teacher hands you back an assignment, and they say, this assignment is very well done. Mind if I put it up as an example for the class? On the outside, you'd say something like, thank you. If this work suffices, please feel free. But on the inside, we know what's really going on. Yeah, me too. So to do this usually means putting in a colossal amount of effort to craft an assignment. But I myself am working with a brain the size of a walnut and a modern man's attention span. So I did the alternative in high school. During grade 11, our English class had an assignment to write a horror story and read it in front of the class. I played too much Call of Duty at the time, so my idea of horror was actually just loud noises. The year was like 2014 or something, so it was hip and trendy to just have jump scares in movies. As such, I took the week to craft an exhilarating tale of infected breaching a lab and characters with non-copyrighted names sneaking their way through the facilities. I am super confident I lifted enough copyrighted material to have been legally obliterated if the story was monetized. Thankfully, the entire class was well adjusted socially, so no one had any idea very little of the story was original content. At one point, an infected was supposed to slam its hand into a glass door and it's boom, super scary. I was thinking wait a second, what if I actually slam something for the sound? It's gonna be sick. The thought of this sent my ego into the stars. Right, so the day came and people started presenting. I think everyone did the sane and reasonable thing and read their stories sitting on a chair. It then came my turn. All the lights were closed. A piece of paper was taped over the slit glass on the room door to prevent light from coming in. I cranked up the lunacy and yapped my tale. The amount of motion and emphasis I put in was like a YouTube React video. Real Oscar-worthy material, I tell you, brothers. Somehow, the class was actually into it, and people were paying close attention. Really gotta thank mid-2010 FPSs for this one. Games had some banger dialogue. I inched my way closer to the door as the slam part came, and bang! I did a power slam into the door. The class got spooked. Someone might have been startled. Actually, wait a second. Was it actually that cool? Am I gaslighting myself? How much of this story is just me making shit up? Anyways, reactions were pretty positive in the end. There were like two dudes that really dig the FPS references, so all is well in the world. The teacher liked it too. Dude was like, yeah, you didn't write any weird fan fiction, so good work. So remember how at the start of the presentation, the small window is covered on the door? When the class was about to end, someone peeled the paper off and this was on the other side. The glass shattered. The whole piece dented in like someone hit it with a sledgehammer. Dude, brother, lordy. The executing fear slammed into me and I thought my academic career was over. Pretty sure I was an idiot as a high school student because I thought I was about to get sent to Azkaban. The whole class was like, holy moly, this clown actually destroyed school property, Lamau. Thankfully, the teacher is the chillest man. He's like, yeah, let me check your hand if you're bleeding or if you collected some glass shards. I wasn't. I think the dense skull applied to the hand as well. And he's like, yeah, you chilling, dude. I have some paperwork to write, but as long as you're not dead, all is well. If it wasn't for this hidden dialogue option, I was about to pass away. Like to this day, I still remember the chills I got when I saw the shattered glass. But yeah, that was kind of it. I technically destroyed some taxpayer property and got an A from it. According to a friend 1 year in my junior, the teacher told this story to all his subsequent English classes. It might be a tale of what not to do. Wait a second. This is the opposite of the clip I showed you earlier. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of the whole story. See you later, bruh.